Here's 3 different houses at 3 different price points in Raleigh, North Carolina. As somebody who tours new construction homes weekly, we're gonna go inside and check these out, and I'm gonna give you my raw, honest opinion. Woo! It's 90 degrees outside of North Carolina. Let's go inside because it is hot.
Yeah, it's way too hot in here.
All right, man. I haven't been in a KV home in a while, but I can tell you from first impressions, KV Homes has definitely upped the ante quite a bit. So come on, let's check it out. And I think you, Sam, even said that KV Homes, like these are some of your favorite models.
Yeah, I've checked these out before, and these are definitely up there. Cause I'm filming these all the time for DDR. Yeah. I go check out the models and make some reels of them, but
true, yeah.
These are some of my favorites I've seen, and the prices are making me think I could buy a house maybe.
Yeah, you should. Hey, I know a realtor. Yeah. Hey, let me know. But yeah, so some of the things I love about, you know, obviously houses, and especially like what they're doing right now with KV Homes. So I had a chance to talk with the sales associates, and they were telling me a little bit about this one in particular. Is about 1,500 square feet, right? So when you think about it, it's kind of like a big apartment. But the floor plan here, I mean, it just doesn't give you that apartment kind of feel. I mean, Sam, I don't know if if you're in an apartment townhouse or what you got going on, but I mean, as soon as you walk in, I don't know, just the high ceilings, it gives you a bigger...
The high ceilings, definitely, yeah. It feels a lot bigger with the ceilings.
That, and then you got a kitchen with the island. So, I mean, that's really, really nice. I don't know about you, but I like entertaining guests, and I really like the open floor plan and everything that they have going on here. Also had a chance to talk with them about the appliances and whatnot that's included, and the range, the microwave, your dishwasher, all those things are included automatically. So, I mean, we just got to price you out a good microwave and get that dropped off in time for you to move in. But I mean, beautiful home. I know he said right back there was, actually, let's go check those out. Those would be your bedrooms, right? So it's a 3-bedroom, if I'm not mistaken. And so here and here is 2 different bedrooms. So like this one is set up as an office, which I'm noticing a lot of times when I'm talking with people and they want to buy a house, you know, they may say that they want a 4-bedroom, but I end up asking them questions like, all right, do you want a 4-bedroom or do you want a 3-bedroom with an office? And a lot of times it's that they need office space because so many of us work from home. And you think about how many people are moving here, so many of them are in tech. So office space is coming in super important. So, I mean, even for you, Sam, I mean, you do a lot of editing yourself. So, you know, somebody like you want that office space to be able to use as well.
Yeah, so that's a game changer. If you got a good office.
Absolutely. So let's check out some more of the house. Oh, we got some new shirts just got in. DDR.
Yep, I'm gonna be repping.
Yep, so just got new shirts in. Actually just picked them up today, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna take that off so y'all can actually see it. Another thing, so that outside access. So this one actually has, I mean, it's kind of like small yard space, but it's also, I mean, you think about it's 1,500 feet, so you know, it's not gonna be like you're getting an acre of land exactly. And then a lot of people that are moving to North Carolina, I mean, I talk to people all the time and they're not really looking to cut grass, you know, so.
Oh yeah, especially now when it's 90 degrees. That's what I was doing this weekend, and I was about ready to die.
It's too hot for that. This is the main bedroom. Yeah, nice flush carpet. For me, I love natural light. So I like, you know, that they have the 2 windows in here. I'm also kind of tall, so for me, I prefer really, really tall ceilings.
So yeah, how tall is that? What's your guess?
I'm gonna say this is a solid 8-foot ceiling.
Well, yeah, I can't even touch it. So,
okay.
Can you do it just standing there?
Yeah.
Dang.
I got uncles that are like 7 feet tall, over 7 feet.
Wait, really?
I'm one of the short guys in the family.
That's crazy.
I'm 6'4" and I'm short.
Oh my gosh.
But this is gonna be your bathroom. So obviously with this being a model home, it does have to be ADA compliant. So the doors are a little bit wider and the railing in the bathroom that's over there for people to use. But I'll let you guys come in here and check this out as well so that you can see, you know, kind of what it looks like, your shower space and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, it's
not bad. 1,500 square feet. I take it.
Yeah. All right. Hey man, let's get you signed up. So, but all right, cool. So I know we said we're gonna check out 3 of them, right? So
yeah, let's go see option number 2.
Our drinks and our water. You need your drink?
Oh yeah.
What was that, some tea?
Yeah.
So all right, so real quick, if you're not from North Carolina, y'all have to understand, North Carolina is not just hot because we're in the South. North Carolina has humidity like you're in Florida. The only thing is that you're not in Florida, so you don't have the beach, probably 10 minutes away instead of 2 hours away, but you still got to suffer with the heat and the humidity. So that's why we try to do this stuff outside relatively quick. So all these intros y'all see on the different videos and whatnot, all that stuff is done quickly outside. One take wonders. All right, guys, so we're gonna continue the tour, house number 2. This one, we're gonna go inside and check it out. And this one is a bit bigger. I didn't look at the name out there, but plan 2277. So
yeah,
I'm
I think this one was like under 450 is what he said.
Under 450 is the price on this one?
I think that's, or it might have been even lower, but it was definitely under that, I think. Okay,
perfect. So guys, you can move into something like this. Actually, yeah, they have one of these that's ready to move in this month, if I'm not mistaken, he said. So it's what, 99% done in that case?
Yeah, I think that's
but
what
you can
he
go
said.
ahead and move into it as early as this month, and it's under $450,000, and you get all this amazingness as far as your house goes. And the plan is 2277. So if it's like the other one, I'm thinking that that's going to be 2,277 square feet.
Yeah, that's what he said. Right, naming's pretty easy with the square footage.
Yeah, I know, right? So they keep it easy.
They should all do that, honestly. It's so confusing. They got like plan 4A.
Yeah, there's a million different plans. Real quick, I do want to point this out because I know it's set up as a bedroom. However, the more people I talk to, the more I find or see that they're finding different ways to use this. Obviously, this could be set up as a bedroom. Your guests, your parents, you know, people come to visit because there's a bathroom right there. But the other thing, again, we're talking about office space. So if you're somebody who has a lot of office meetings and you need that privacy, this room is going to be great because it is away from everything else in the house. And yeah, so that'd be pretty cool. But come on, let's check out the rest of the house. So in here, I do like how they did really the color scheme in here looks really good.
Yeah, the staging makes a big difference in these houses too. Like
it really does. I like what they did in here. I mean, you know, we go into $1 million houses all the time, houses that are, you know, they spend a lot of money staging, not saying that they didn't here, but just saying that for the difference in price point, this is nice. This is what I would expect to see, honestly, when I go into $1 million houses. It's this level of staging, color options, and everything like that. So don't be fooled just because you're not buying a $1 million custom home. You are getting a really, really nice, beautiful house. And if it doesn't pick up in the video, just come see it in person with me and you will definitely feel the same way. Speaking of entertaining, something else I love about this is the ability to kind of section off a little bit from everybody, especially with back here, but then you still have it wide open for entertaining, having your guests over there. You still have a, you know, pretty much designated spot to sit down and eat, which I still believe in that. Having that space to get together and sit down and eat and whatnot. Another thing that's pretty neat, and I'm seeing this more and more, is people having the different, in the new builds especially, you have your garage and then you have a lot of space right here to come in a mudroom. But you gotta have your space right here. In this case, you're also gonna have your hookups for your washer and dryer. So you have all that right here. Now if you have a pet, you can also put, you know, a doggy door, a little space for them, so they have their own kind of section of the house that they get to keep.
That is a game changer. Like having a dog, if you gotta have that space, because their paws are gonna get dirty.
Precisely, yeah. So that's a great spot to be able to come in that way instead of from the front door. But I do like how this kind of, you know, kind of wraps around a little bit. And then over here, so the other spot, the smaller floor plan, it had a tiny little patio. You know, we're talking about people don't, you know, may not want such a big yard and have to deal with as much grass. Me personally, I love coming to these houses that have screened in porches. And a big reason why is because I would spend time outside. I know it's hot, but in the evenings it's gonna cool off, or be out here during a storm. You know, that nice pitter patter of the rain coming down is so peaceful. And hear the little bugs, you know, making their noises back there. So stuff like that's really nice. Just being able to enjoy it. You know, cookouts. If you like to cook, I definitely do. All those different kinds of things. Another thing, like I mentioned before, natural light. I love it. So I love to come into these houses that have the big windows all around and get lots of natural light. Me personally, I have a ton of plants. I think in my house right now I have around 22 different live plants. And they're not small.
What's your secret? They always die when I get them.
Man, honestly, I just move them around until I get them in the right spot and they live. Like, it's not 100% success rate, but I'm really, really good. Like I've got This is actually called, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a snake plant or something like that.
Yep.
So I've got one of these at my house that was about to die, revived it, basically brought it back to life, and it actually has sprouted up another one. So I think it's kind of like bamboo, where they run a vein underneath the ground and they continue to grow as they move along. So look,
All right, guys, comment below if you want Eric to start a plant channel.
Yeah, we're gonna start a little plant channel about my green thumb.
Yep.
I have a money tree. It just doesn't produce real money, but it has grown a lot. Upstairs, so a lot of houses now are using this for that nice flex space, I guess you could say. Of course, you can use it so many different ways. Me personally, I would make this my office space more likely, just because you got so many different views of what's going on in front of the house, to the side, and you get a lot of light. So this would look good for your Zoom calls and things like that as well. Obviously, a super nice chill spot, as you'll see up here. Music instead of a TV, so you can come up here and chill, read a book, play some games, you know, just relax, kind of hang out. So let's check out, this is probably gonna be, I'm assuming this is gonna be the owner's suite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's check this out first. Whew. Looks like they got a king size bed in here. So you do have a really, really wide room. And I do love that. I'm a tall guy. I would prefer to have a king size bed if the room allows for it. I am seeing more and more like things for people to sit and being put into the models.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but let's check out this bathroom real quick. It's a nice design. So, I mean, in a house that has like 2,200 square feet, utilization of space is so important. And in some houses, I mean, for instance, this one, they did not section off the bathroom or the toilet itself. And a lot of them, I do see where they do that. And I mean, they could have, it kind of, you know, would have made this feel smaller as far as the space goes. So that's why I say it's like a good use of space. And then, you know, you have a nice walk-in closet. So.
You know it's tall if Eric can fit under the doorway.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Actually, here's the thing. So a lot of times with showers, yeah, I'm looking like right over.
Oh yeah, it's like going right in.
Yeah, so yeah. All right, let's check out the rest of the house. Obviously, if you got kids, honestly, man, if I had something like this when I was a kid, I would have been in here doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah, you could build a fort in that thing.
Yeah, it would have been covered in sheets and yeah, had a whole fort. Probably be up there hanging.
Doing pull-ups.
Doing pull-ups and gymnastics and crazy stuff. But yeah, if you got kids, I mean, houses like this are awesome, especially like when you are, you know, you have a growing family kind of thing. You know, I mean, your kids are little, it's great to be able to have this kind of space. And in this particular case, they'd be right down the hallway from you. So there's a little bit of separation between the rooms. The bathroom is going to connect to the other wall of the first room's closet. So you do have that little bit of separation. And then these two rooms do not have a bathroom inside. Instead, they're gonna have to step out and come in here to the end of the hallway, but you're gonna have a full bath in here. And don't tell my mom this, or my dad, but when I used to come home from college, late at night, I would step outside my sister's window and go on the roof and sit there and look at the stars. Wow. Because I was bored. So, yeah, I mean, you can step out there and get on that. So I used to do that as a kid. I'm just telling you guys.
This is not legal advice.
Yeah, not legal advice. Just giving you guys a heads up. If you buy this house, be on the lookout because your kids could be adventurous and decide, hey, I want to go outside and stare at the stars like I used to. All right, so guys, that's this one. Let's go back out in the heat. Check out the third one.
This one definitely feels bigger though, like compared to that first one.
All right, Sam, let's go check out the third one, the last one. As we said, we're checking out 3 today, so we're gonna come in here, we're gonna check out this house, which is the biggest of the floor plans that they have here, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is called the Plan 2764. So as we've noticed the theme here, the plan name is also the square footage. So we can assume this one has just over 2,700 square feet, right? Coming inside, beautiful house, and it smells new.
It does smell new, wow.
All right, so I really like this right away, personally, just because of the openness of it. You do have it might be a bedroom. I'm assuming that's a bedroom. Obviously in the models, there's not as many doors and the doors are extra wide to be ADA compliant. So that very well could be an office, a dedicated office space or an actual bedroom. But coming in, again, Me being somebody that's tall, I love going in houses with super tall ceilings. It makes me feel more normal. But I really like this one. It's super duper classy. Like I said, guys, I've been in a lot of homes. I've been in KB homes. It's been a couple years since I've toured some KB home models, but they have set their game all the way up. I mean, when you look at this kitchen, you look at the backsplash, it's beautiful. You look at the what are those called?
I don't know. I can never think of it. The overhead exhaust.
Yeah, overhead exhaust. Yeah,
That's
when you think
the
about your
word.
exhaust, it actually goes outside. Because here's one of the things, a lot of houses, they have the exhaust thing and it just recirculates back inside. A lot of people don't pay attention and notice that because they may not open up the cabinetry to see. But yeah, some of them are recirculating back inside, as well as a gas range. I like to cook, so if you're anything like me, you know, you're not cooking if you ain't cooking with gas. But yeah, beautiful home. Look at the finishings. So I mean, when you check out the finishings here, those are all really nice as well. Again, guys, just the color scheme in general and how they did everything is just beautiful. I mean, the fixtures that they're using, the fireplace, everything about this spot is really nice to me.
It's pretty good. I think under 600K, he said, for almost 3,000 square feet.
And to be in Raleigh?
Right, and in Raleigh. That's
crazy. That's
pretty crazy, honestly.
So, again, you're gonna get, obviously with a bigger house, bigger lot, you get a little bit more space. Yeah, I mean, I love it. Screened in porches, put your grill right over there, add a few stones out there to walk on. You know, if you got a family, the kids can be right out there playing, doing all different kinds of stuff. So yeah, you can do a lot out here.
Eric, you strike me as someone who would do like DIY yard projects.
Yeah.
Is that true? Because I don't know about you, but my algorithm recently is like, I did this DIY project for $300.
Yeah.
Do you get those?
Oh yeah, all the time. I definitely would do some DIY stuff. So me personally, I'm probably gonna start growing a whole bunch of plants, like vegetables and stuff like that, fruit. I would want to have like fruit trees in the back. I mean, the only thing is you gotta keep the deer, the raccoons, and different animals away, squirrels, so they will definitely steal your fruit. But I would love to be able to have that and to do, you know, kind of, I don't know, do some composting or whatnot. But I also have a dog, and so I don't know if I'd want to put a fence up or if I would do like the electrical fence. You know what I mean? They don't just go beyond it, but I am actually somebody who spends time training his dog, so my dog doesn't just run away. So he's partially off-leash trained, so I don't worry too much about that. All right, guys, back to the entrance. What I was talking about earlier with this bedroom.
I think it's an office. I don't know. It could be both, I guess.
I think in this case, obviously, yes, it could be both. But I think that the floor plan probably would say it's a bedroom because you have a closet over here and then a bathroom right outside.
True.
So, but again, it would make for a great office space. Me personally, if I was getting this house, I would probably turn this into an office space or studio to make content with. But again, this one is also super cozy. I do want to point that out. A lot of times when you're talking about houses, you want to talk about how you're using the lighting. And so in this case, the mood in this particular room is a lot calmer, more peaceful than the rest of the house. Got one window, but the side that it's on, and being that it's in the afternoon, almost 4 p.m., you can tell that this would be a room that you could really kind of, a mood room if you wanted to. So, especially for, you know, when it comes to work, and if you're like us, content creators, then something like that's gonna come in super handy. Yeah, let's go upstairs and check that out. All right, guys, so upstairs in the upstairs flex space, again, beautiful use of the space. I do like the railing over here that they painted it white. It kind of blends in a little bit more, but it adds an extra detail to the house. And then also, I'm a big mirror guy, so using something like that to kind of give a visual expansion of the room, I definitely like how they did that. The only thing I would want to change is like, can that just be a huge window, right?
So that would be pretty
cool.
sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we got our kids' room, so these are side by side. So that's really nice. Bathroom. Then over here, oh, you got a nice size room. All right, guys, when I say I like natural light, this is what I mean. This would be the bedroom I would have.
Yep, and they always look the best on camera.
Definitely.
That's a pro right there.
Yeah, big time. So I love that. You got your walk-in closet. But yeah, this is a really nice room. So I think a house like this, I could definitely see it being a little bit more, obviously, like if it's a family, you know, You're gonna probably have your teenagers here and then your younger kids in those 2 rooms or whatnot. And so what does that mean? There's still room for you. So let's check out the owner suite in this particular house. Laundry room right over here. So nice large room. You're gonna have access to the attic right there. And then coming in here to the owner's suite, I do like this room. One thing I'm noticing about pretty much all the houses now is that every single bedroom is super wide. This is a king size bed, and you have enough room to put a twin over here and probably another twin over there, or a queen on that side. It's a little bit wider. So just the use of space, and you get these huge rooms. I love it. Yeah. What do you think, Sam?
I like it. It is like, the difference in square footage is like, you feel it.
Yeah.
Like room to room, like looking at the houses straight on, you wouldn't think it would be a huge difference, but once you're in the house, the difference in square footage is the biggest thing that I notice.
Yeah, big time. And then also I'm noticing you got your speakers in here too. So that's pretty cool too. I don't know if it's just in the bedroom or if it's like a whole house sound system, but you know, that's pretty awesome as well. And then over here, you do have a taller shower. So that's one of the nice things. I would not be able to see over the top of that. I got some uncles that can. And then you also have a huge walk-in room back here, excuse me, a walk-in closet. So if you're somebody that needs a lot of closet space, they have it for sure. The only thing I would want to add here is extra shelves.
You could put a whole office in here if you wanted to.
Yeah, you really could. I mean, hey, there's
I guess you're just missing the plugs, but
yeah. There's well, let's see. Yeah, that's probably the size of an apartment in New York.
yeah, really.
All right, well, I think that is the whole house.
Nice. All right, so which one would you choose?
If it was up to me and I had to pick one, I would definitely want to be in this one just because it's the largest house. I like the soft colors and I definitely like all the lighting. And for me personally, I think that room would probably be great, which is the owner suite for like obviously nighttime. And then that room over there would probably be more of an office space for me during the day because it has all that light. So it's gonna, you know, keep you awake and everything like that, encourage creativity and, you know, just give me the energy to get the work done. So to make these videos for you guys so that you guys can see more of them. Speaking of, thanks for checking this one out. Looking forward to showing you the next one.